Hello, 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 and happy Saturday to you guys, right? This is our Wake Up and Makeup. My name is Sandy, and I am so super excited to come to you with this makeup class. Now, some of you guys may have gotten a pink envelope, and inside that pink envelope were like a little galantine and some samples, okay? We want to do these every single month. I think these are so much fun, but also too, we can teach you new looks. We will have samples for you. So all you have to do is talk to your Mary Kay gal and she will get them sent to you. So this month, our look is inspired by roses and chocolate because, well, it's the love month. And so these colors also too, they're pretty super awesome. And they are really good for any time of the year. So we thought that this was the perfect kickoff to our makeup, wake up and makeup series once a month. March, we're going to be doing a really cool green, and not like one of those greens where you only wear it on St. Patrick's Day. I think you'll be surprised. So if you want one of these, right? And you're like, oh man, I didn't know, or I didn't respond in time. Well, it's okay because on the 24th, we're going to be doing a second class. We've had a lot of responses past the RSVP date, so we know that there's a lot of people who want to try this look. So you have another chance, right? So same time on Saturday, February 24th, we're going to be doing a second class where you can follow along. We try to make this as easy as possible, and it is a beginner's class. Okay, we're not trying to do anything super crazy. So now I have taken my samples and I have put it inside one of these petite palettes that we have. So the petite palette holds 4 eyeshadows, or you could do a blush, a highlighter, a contour, and an eyeshadow, which some people do. Like if you're very minimal on what you need throughout the day, or if you're traveling and you just want to throw some colors in here so you can touch them up while you're out and about, these fit perfectly in your purse, in your pocket. They're super duper cute. And this is our petite palette that we're rocking today. The colors that we have are Blossom, Rose Gold, Sunlit Rose, and Espresso. I know if you got the sample and you're like, Sandy, that espresso is dark. I'm like, I know, I'm excited to show you what we can do with that, right? When I first started this, almost 8 years ago. My anniversary is coming up on the 20th. And when we first started this, I only wore one brown eyeshadow, and that was it. One brown eyeshadow, waterproof liquid eyeliner because I am super oily and everything would turn to sludge, waterproof mascara, and lip gloss. That was it, right? When I avoided talking to people about makeup in the very beginning because it terrified me. Because I was like, I don't even do this stuff. So we're going to get into this. So make sure you have your samples, okay? Make sure you're comfy. Make sure you got your drink, okay? That was a good excuse to get in there and take a sip. And so just really quickly, I want to go over what I did to prep my skin. So now I woke up this morning super tired, right? And anybody, if we're all going to be honest here, when you first wake up, washing your face, getting in there, your skin still looks really super tired. So I went in with my foundation primer, okay? I went into this with the CC cream because this is very lightweight. It's sheer. It has this light reflecting minerals in it that make your skin look brighter and more even. So then your skin just looks like more awake. Secret weapon, under eye corrector. Bam. Underneath there, neutralizes those blues and purples. And really, really like makes you look like you are more awake. I am not awake, friends. I'm just going to be real with you. I'm not, right? Everybody in my household is sleeping still because they get to sleep in on Saturdays, but I had like 40 something chickens to go feed and 7 dogs to let out and, get all the things. And then I just topped it with a little some silky setting powder. Okay. So got my big poofy soft brush. I dusted it all over because I am still oily, even though I'm so dry right now in this winter. And so just really makes me look like my skin is in such a better shape than what it is. And I appreciate that. And 8 years ago, I would have never, ever knew it. And I still would have been going out or avoiding going out. I don't know. Does anybody do that? If your skin doesn't look awesome and you just don't feel like putting on foundation, you just don't go. You'll pay the extra $8 for Instacart or DoorDash, and you just won't go. Well, I'm telling you, couple steps, super easy. All right. Hopefully everybody's got all of their samples. And just so you guys know, right, with Mary Kay, a little bit goes a super long way. So you can probably get 2 or 3 uses out of these samples as long as you just be easy on them. Okay. There's a lot of product that's on here. And with the Chroma Fusion eyeshadow, you don't need a lot. The things I love about Mary Kay, a little is a lot. And it works really well. Everything's super highly concentrated, especially since they're not like a powder. They're not like a mineral powder. These are actually a super compressed gel that turns into a powder-like substance, right? But it's a gel eyeshadow. So it's like really soft on the skin, right? Up to 12 hours of life-proof wear. And they're fantastic. True color when you're putting them on. They blend really easy. And that's why we love to do makeup classes with them, because you're going to be able to see the result. Okay, are you guys ready? So the first color that we're going to come into is our Blossom, right? So this is a base color. And so literally, that's something I keep telling myself to do. Find my mirror. I'm telling you guys, if I can do this, anybody can do this. You don't have to be 100% put together, right? Okay, so I'm coming in with the block. Do you see how much my all over eyeshadow brush like picked up? Okay, and if you're not familiar with like different brushes, we have a toolbox coming up, okay, where we're going to talk about tools. So make sure you talk to your Mary Kay gal and tell her like, hey, I want to be a part of that toolbox because I want to know what all these brushes do. So all over eyeshadow brush, picked up this Blossom, and we're literally going to come in here and go over. Now, if you are somebody that has a lot of blues and purples in your eyelids, okay, and you're just like, oh, man, I can never get rid of those, take a little bit of this under eye corrector, not a lot. Okay, just like you would blend underneath your eye, a little bit of under eye corrector, those peachy undertones, they cancel out blues and purples. Also, too, it creates a really nice primer base for your eyeshadow. So now, if you don't have brushes, it's okay to use your fingers. All right. And so just make sure you have like a napkin or a paper towel like next to you so that you can like, brush your fingers off in between. So coming back in, and with these right here, you don't scrape. You can literally dab. Right? Because it really does pick up everything. So we're just going to come in. I have hooded eyes. And so with hooded eyes, I sometimes have to go just a little bit further up. But you can see that this Blossom is a really, really nice base. It really creates a lighter tone for everything else to be brighter on top of. So we're going to come in and just make sure it blends really well with my skin tone. It may look a little lighter if you have a darker skin tone than me, but I promise you, blend it in and it's going to create the perfect base. Plus, it brightens up the eye area. We love it. So, so from there, then we're going to come in and I'm going to personally suggest that today we use the Sunlit Rose. And once again, you can see how much product is being picked up. The Sunlit Rose as... keep this like inner corner, just kind of Blossom, right? But we're going to come in here and we're going to cover it up. I like the Sunlit Rose because it's kind of like and I am kind of going up and over, but the Sunlit Rose is kind of a blend between a pink and like, so it's just a really super pretty color. So coming in, and like I said, I'm not going all the way over. And so hopefully you guys can see this. Sometimes on my computer, it looks a little bit darker. I wonder if maybe that's... Okay, so Blossom all over. And then the Sunlit Rose, we're going to leave a little bit of the corners with the Blossom, right? All the way back over. And then we're going to come in with the Espresso. Now, with the Espresso itself, if you're using your fingers, really only want you to slightly dab. So take a tip of your finger, right? Just get a little bit of the product on there. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to slightly dab along your eye socket line or your eye crease. Okay. So now I'm using a blending brush. I'm going to dab it in there. And I'm just going to kind of come in and do these like nice little circles. So when you're in the eye crease area, you definitely want to soften it. We're really putting this here for depth, okay? And we want it to get in here. And so because I have hooded eyes, I kind of have to like get in there a little bit more, but also too, I bring it up, okay? Because when my eyes are open, my eyelid disappears. So I really want you to still be able to get that kind of shadowy look coming in. And we don't want any harsh lines, right? Like we literally want it to look perfectly blended. So one of the cool things about that, even if you're using your finger, just slightly bend, try not to move the product like too much, okay? So just kind of come in here and just slightly just move it around, sis. I got some down there. I'm going to show you a little trick about that. And then you just kind of do it on the other side. Now, I know some of you guys probably have brushes with you and you guys are trying it out. So the trick too, or at least my trick for blending, is I hold my brush all the way at the end so that I'm not putting a lot of pressure on it. And then I'm literally just coming in here with like these teeny tiny little circles, barely touching it as much as I can, and just blending color. I don't go all the way. But we can definitely come in. And so then I'm just going to keep on blending. It's a nice thing. If you don't feel like it's blended enough, then you just keep on blending. And then what I'm going to actually do is, because I did get some underneath here, is I'm actually going to take a little bit of my under eye corrector. I put a little bit on my beauty blender that I was using to blend my under eye corrector in. And I'm going to cut it that way. And then it really helps. I don't want that line right there. All right. So as you guys can see, right, the espresso really lends a deeper, darker, like a nice depth to it. I'm going to come in with my smudger brush, right? And you can use the tip of a Q-tip. You can use your pinky finger if you want to. And I'm actually going to take that espresso and I'm going to put it underneath my eyes, but only going 3/4 of the way. I have hooded eyes, and so my eyes tend to look small. I want my eyes to pop, right? So you guys see like the difference, right? With just a little bit of this espresso underneath. It really makes a difference. And if you're someone like me who tends to touch your eyes a lot or have watery eyes, you guys know that under eyeliner sometimes can be the biggest hassle ever. What I love about this is it's chroma fusion, so it sticks. It's not eyeliner. It's not going anywhere, and it lasts way longer than eyeliner on me. And it really gives depth to your eyes, okay? Like super duper depth to your eyes, and I love it. Okay, so Blossom, Sunlit Rose, some espresso on the corners, and you guys were like, wow, Sandy, okay. All right, what are we going to do with this rose gold? Super simple, sis, right? I wanted this to be the simplest look for you so that you could feel confident practicing it, trying it, and just owning it. Now, you can change these colors up however you want. You can just use 3 if you want. It's completely up to you. You can mix it with the liquid eyeshadow. All right, so we're going to come in here with this rose gold. Okay, you see how I'm just tapping because you don't need to like dig in there. It makes your eyeshadow palette tin last way longer. And that's one of the cool things about these too, right? Is that when I run out of one color, I just pop it out. and then I replace that one color. So eco-friendly, we love that because we're constantly trying to figure out ways. Now you can see that I put this color on here, picked up quite a bit, and I'm literally just going to dab the middle of my eyelids to add this rose gold shimmer. Now I don't want to get too much like on the top or distract from all the work I just did, but just here in the middle, right? We're going to come back in. We're going to get some more. Dum, dum, dum. Do the other side. And literally, I'm just dabbing the middle and just putting a little bit of this rose gold shimmer over the top. What I like about this particular look is that you could get away with it during the day. Okay. You could get rid of it. You could get away with it at nighttime, right? And you can dress it up really super pretty. So now I love our liquid waterproof eyeliner pen. Holds like a pencil, so it's so familiar in your hand. But also too, the line, it's fantastic. I was testing out a second one that I had, okay? I was like, I don't know, I found one in my bag and I was like, how old is this one? So I tested it out and it was still there, but not the line I wanted. So we got a brand new one and we're going to come in here and do this thing. All right, so I'm going to try to get closer to the camera so that you guys can see. So look at that fine point. We love it. And once again, I'm only starting 3/4 of the way. You can use that espresso eyeshadow as well. Use a Q-tip and just run it along your lash line. I just want to finish up my look. So, and just remember that when you're pulling a line up from the bottom, you really want to make sure you're following your bottom lash line, okay? Because then you're going to look funky. And your eyes are not the same. They're not going to line up the same. Don't try to make them perfect, just like your eyebrows, okay? Like they're not twins, they're sisters. And so you got to make sure that you're like giving them their own attention. And it's the same thing with your eyes. So I'm not going to do anything crazy today, because I really just wanted this to be a soft, romantic look. And so you can see, like, I didn't really do a whole lot with that. And we got some good stuff going on. Eyeside that I should always do first because I usually mess up on this one, but I don't because it's out of habit that I start on my right side. Anybody else? Drop it in the comments. Let me know I'm not alone. And so I'm literally just kind of coming in. You never want to pull. Do not pull. And if you're somebody who pulls out, okay, to put eyeliner, then you better hit up your Mary Kay gal and let her know you need an eye renewal cream, hydrogel eye patches, okay? You need the best skincare set, so that retinol, okay? You're going to need all those things because your eyes are going to start sagging eventually. So try not to do it. If not, invest in the skincare to allow you to do the things that make you feel more comfortable and still look young. I'm just holding it in place because, sis, I'm going to be real with you. I want to pull it so bad. Okay, so we got our eyeliner. Like I said, it wasn't going to go too crazy with it. And that's really because I just wanted to have a nice, soft, romantic look. Okay, now the trick is to find out where I put the cap. But I guess I can do that after we're done here. And so what did I do with the cap? How weird. Okay, I'm telling you guys, if I can do this, anybody can do this. So you can see, like, it's super duper easy. And we're going to grab our favorite mascara. Mine is the Fanorama at the moment. I just demoed the Lash Intensity, though. Oh, it's so good. But it's raining outside. And so I think that I'm gonna stick to my fan favorite that's gotten me through some things. All right, so this right here has like a honeycomb and like shape, an hourglass shaped brush, and it has a little fan at the tip of it so you can grab those baby lashes. And so I'm gonna just kind of come in. If you haven't tried our mascaras, I would love to encourage you to try them, right? They're all infused with vitamins to be able to help your lashes. They're safe on your lashes. Our oil-free eye makeup remover works perfectly with them. And they perform, We have a 100% satisfaction guarantee. If you don't love the way something performs for you, then we will refund your money. We'll exchange it. Our goal is to find you the right products because we want the whole world to be using Mary Kay, but we do understand and we want you to be happy. Ultimately, Mary Kay Corporate takes care of us, and so we are able to better take care of you. All right. So if you guys are watching this right now and you're like, you know what, Sandy, I could do so much of a better job. You know what, sis? Please come and help me. All right. I'm still learning. I want to learn all the things. Our customers, they want to learn all the things. We're just putting a little second coat there. And I need more people who want to help me help other people learn these skills. You know, one of our biggest goals is to help people have better skin, more confidence, or more money in the bank. And when it really comes down to it, we need more people to be able to help. Now, if you're somebody you're like, Sandy, I know how to do this, but I'm like terrified of going live. You know what, sis? That's okay because that's what I'm actually here for. That's what your Mary Kay gal is here for. We're here to help you, to do it with you. Like, you're not going to come in and just be thrown to the wolves. Oh, no, hon. Nope, that's not the way it works. We're going to help you. I have gone live so many times with my team, with my friends, with people who aren't even on my team to be able to help them get comfortable. Because a lot of times it isn't the fact that you can't do it. It's literally that it's just this big, bad, scary thing. Okay. And when you conquer it and you do it a couple times, you're going to feel so much more confident. But also, too, it's just remembering that you are fantastic and people are watching you because of you. And that's like the best part of our business. Okay, guys. So I'm pretty sure that my daughter decided to borrow my rosewood lipstick. Okay, so if you have your sample, don't you love this Panorama mascara? Like, oh, it's so good. If you've got your sampler, right, we've got a rosewood lipstick. It's the perfect rose, okay? It is good on every single skin tone. Every single skin tone. And I've seen it on every single skin tone. And it is just a really, really nice pink. The closest thing that I have on hand to it is Blush Velvet. Okay, it's not as dark and it's not as pink, but it's pretty close. So we're going to actually go ahead and get in on with this Blush Velvet, which you can see is a nude. Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's not as pink. And we're going to, it's a really pretty color though, okay? Like, if you're into nudes, I love nudes. This is a pinky nude. Isn't that pretty? Like, it is pretty. So before we went live, I did put some lip balm on, okay, guys, because the rain and the wind and the cold and everything has been doing some things. So satin lips a couple times a week has been helping my lip balm. But I woke up this morning. I'm not going to lie. I woke up this morning. I was like, I'm going to do a wake up and makeup. And I looked and my skin looked terribly tired. My lips were chapped. And I'm like, oh, how am I going to do this? So did my satin lips. I put my lip balm on a while. By the time our live started, the lip balm had fully absorbed and my skin, my lips were soft again. And I just appreciate that so much. Okay. So that's pretty much our look, right? It was super easy, super basic. Sandy just talked a lot during it. And so it made it a little bit, different, but that's okay. I had one other thing to kind of like show off. And now I'm like looking, and I don't think that I put it over here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Don't mind me. All right, lip gloss. So we're coming into spring, right? Summer, everything else. Make sure you got your lip gloss prepared. This is Fancy Nancy. And it goes great with anything. It's sheer. It's pinky. Okay. And it makes a huge difference. Okay. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, like, literally made that pucker even more. You want to just add a little dramatic effect, add a little bit of lip gloss that's on there. And so, I'm really super happy with this look. This is a look that I use quite a bit because it's a great everyday look. But you can see it's a date night look. It's a girlfriend lunch look. It's a, you know what? I just need to do something to make myself feel pretty. This look is fantastic. Everybody should try it. And it's not too late for you to try it too, if you haven't already. If you are someone who's been following along, or maybe you're watching back with your samples because you're like, oh my goodness, okay, I'm a little nervous here. Totally okay, right? I got more of these to send out. So hit up your Mary Kay gal, let her know that you want one, and I'll get these to your door so that you can join us for our February 24th class. But also too, like, do you have a friend? Okay, like, do you have a friend who you think would love this particular color look? Well, hit her up and say, hey, I'm going to be ordering or I'm going to be requesting some samples for this like roses and chocolate palette to do a makeup class. Did you want to do this makeup class with me? Right? Share the love. It's a love month. Galantines is here, and we're having a lot of fun. All right, well, that's it. So my name is Sandy, and I am so super excited to be able to bring you these wake up and makeup classes. We love what we do here in Mary Kay, and we would love to be able to share with you how this could be something that works for you too. Whether or not you need better skin, more confidence, or more money in the bank, we have a lot of fun while we earn, while we save on our own products, while we get to hang out with girlfriends, while we get to build our confidence through training that's not just about lipsticks and moisturizers. We do this all in an environment of women who we all might be different, but we all have the same heart and we all want something more in life. And I really think in the world that we have today, being able to have more, to show that you can get more and to allow other people to believe that they can have more is so super important. So we invite you to come and check out what we do. Come have fun with us. Do a facial with us. Talk to us about how Mary Kay may be able to help you with something in your life. Because not everybody in this thing is chasing diamonds and trips to Italy and pink Cadillacs and everything else, right? No matter what you need from Mary Kay, you can find it. And we'd love to be able to support you in that and be able to help you because that's what we do, right? We help the people that we love and we care about. And you're one of those people. So have an amazing weekend, guys. I cannot wait to see you again on the 24th. But also to remember, RSVP for our March class as well. That one's going to be a lot of fun.